We've had a wonderful time of ministry since we've returned home to Mozambique. They've been very busy months, full of incredible new firsts in our lives and our ministry. We've been able to begin our house, build our first bricks, and take the first steps of faith to making this mission our permanent home. It has been quite an exciting ride as we build in faith, never knowing where the funds will come from for the next need, but always knowing that God will supply. There is nothing as awesome as when awe and anticipation begin to take over the fear and worry in our lives. This year was also an exciting one for the mission as we saw the first female graduates from our Bible seminary. How exciting it was to see the joy and excitement in these ladies' faces as they received their diplomas. We were even blessed to have the local director of religious affairs, as well as several local government representatives there to honor these ladies and other graduates as they mark this amazing accomplishment. For most of our graduates, this was the first graduation they have ever experienced, since growing up during the war or intense poverty meant that going to school was often not an option. One of the most exciting things that happened since returning to Mozambique was the delivering of the unique Christmas gifts to orphans in 2 of our most remote pastor-led programs. What an awesome experience it was as we drove into this remote community after carefully making our way down hours of almost unpassable roads. What a sight it was as we pull into this small bush community with the whole community singing and walking alongside our vehicle, praising God for sending your gifts to help their orphans. For most of the children, these would be the first Christmas gift they have ever received, and probably the first real gift of any kind that they have ever received. It was also very interesting for Heather as all the ladies and children came out to see her, as she was the very first white woman to ever have come to this remote community. This trip was also the first time that Tendai would be given an offering of a chicken for being part of the team. It was both very cute, but also very humbling as the pastor's son gave one of the family's few chickens as a thank you for our visit. We were also incredibly blessed during this trip as God protected Heather, Tendai, and our colleague Andy as they were in their first African vehicle accident on the way home from this trip. God must have sent his angels to push the truck over a centimeter or two. As the mechanic said, just a single centimeter over and the truck would have stopped dead, crushing the whole frame. Instead, the truck bounced off the other vehicle with nobody getting hurt. God is so good. It is so good to experience so many firsts in our lives with the knowledge that with your help through prayer and giving, that there will be many more firsts to come. Thank you so much for being faithful to God's call in your life, and we hope and pray that you too will experience God's power in your life each and every day. Thank you so much.